Hey everyone, Shaun Murray here, and I'm currently standing on the all-new 2025 Mastercraft XStar. So this is day 2 in this boat. If you guys want to go check out day 1 where I connected with my good friend Parks Bonifay, where we not only got out and checked the amazing wake surf wave, also checked out the interior form, function, storage, bunch of the ins and outs of this boat, but maybe we did a little barefoot into this boat rips. It also handles amazingly. Like, I couldn't believe the power turns he was chucking in this thing. So now for day 2, I've got also good friend Steele Lafferty on his way over here because it's time to wakeboard. Now, if you know me, I love a boat that allows you to slow down, teach beginners, and also scale it up to get the biggest wakes and waves you can see out there. So we want to find out what kind of range this wake has. Is it going to be able to slow down and have a clean wake? Now, it is a really big boat at 23 feet 7 inches, weighs 7,600 pounds, has 3,850 pounds of ballast. But a lot of times when I wakeboard, I'm not gonna throw the ballast in because I wanna just go chill and have a fun set. You can still do some inverts when you slow down to about 18, 19 miles an hour. Bring the rope in about 55 feet. It allows that water to become softer. A lot of times people are like, I don't wanna wakeboard, it's just too painful. Well, it's because probably going up at 21, 22, 23 miles an hour, the water has so much more impact. Being that this is a pretty big boat, I'm thinking we're gonna have to probably get up around the 20 mile an hour range to get it clean if we're empty. But of course, we all wanna go out there and see how big of a wake this thing can get, and who doesn't wanna see Steele Lafferty ride? Now, my goal in these reviews is to give you guys my honest opinion. Of course, I wanna show you all the fit and finish and functions, features, but things like I found on this boat is if you don't have the bimini, there's not much surfboard storage. You can go check that out in the video I did with Parks. If the tower is down, there's not a great route for me to get that way. If I want to try to step over here, not great. If I want to go under here, I'm 5'6", I could get under, but if you're a big dude, that's gonna be difficult. So I was like, how do you get that way? And then I found this. Look how fast that tower goes up. So yeah, they got a fix for that. I just turned the boat on and the blower automatically turned on. Honestly speaking, I don't always remember to turn the blower on. That's a nice feature.
Yeah, it actually always does that on Mastercraft.
What?
We think of everything, baby.
That's right, we got Steele here. It's time to wakeboard. Getting ready, we're gonna hit all the ballast. Watch how fast the ballast fills in this. Look, I don't expect you to watch the whole time, but it's right around 3 minutes. It fills up everything. That's fast. That Rayleigh was big, dude.
Hey! I was like, I have to do one for Shaun. I'm like, when do I ever get to ride with Shaun behind the boat that I always ride behind? I gotta do a Rayleigh for him.
I was telling Tim, like, as I'm turning down there, I go, this is wild. I'm driving a Mastercraft pulling steel on my lake right now. Like, this is
crazy.
Wild.
That's crazy.
Hey, but for real, like, there's a lot of people be like, hey, I'm gonna do a Rayleigh, and people do them big. That was legit.
I can't not go as big as I can with Shaun Murray in the boat. You get one chance to impress Shaun behind your own boat. You go full send, you don't hold back. I think the best part about this wake is you can either go full send on it and get as much pop as you want, or you can like make sure your trajectory is a little lower or softer or whatever. Like you don't just get this initial like explosion and then you're at the mercy of the wake.
Right.
you get to kind of choose what you want to do with it, which is really cool.
You know what I noticed when I was going to pick you up, Steele, is that because the toe point is ahead of the racks a little bit, the rope didn't want to hook on the racks, because sometimes it'll do that in some bows. That was nice.
You got food in, dude!
This is gonna be teed up. It's gonna be a nice double up. Don't hit the big one. No, hit the big one. You're here. Come on, hit the big one. Don't hit the big. Hit the big one. Like, it's too late now. You're hitting the big one.
And it stood up so tall on you.
Wish I had a GoPro on me just to show you the peak. I'm not saying it because there's a camera and, like, I have no affiliation to Mastercraft.
And you released off of it well. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't get, like, knocked out of position, right?
I did a straight air. So, it was so fun. Like, it was so high. I literally was like, I was like, gonna maybe do a tail glide, or I'm going through my head, like, what trick's gonna be? Then it turned into just get to the other side.
Yeah.
But first register how high. Like, that was wild.
Yeah, that
Was that 21.8?
Yeah, 21.8.
That's great.
It's great.
75 feet. Here's a nice little feature if you're just beating your leg. Oh, tired. I'm not, okay? I can get up, but look at this. And it makes a sound effect. It goes, it doesn't. I did that. There's a camera on both sides, port and starboard. It'll give you the shot down the port wave, switch waves. It's gonna go down the starboard wave. No intention of seeing how slow I could go with the boat fully weighted. Like, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's
We went 20 miles an hour at 65 feet. Normally, like, the equation for 65 feet is like around 21 and a half miles an hour. It's very nice to be able to slow down that much.
Explain to them how much mile and a half makes wakeboarding.
You tell them.
Okay, you're going out and you're like, oh, I don't really want to fall on this trick. And then you go a mile and a half slower and you're like, oh, I don't care about falling on this trick. It's that's you feel the density of the water change, your mindset changes, You're not going to be as sore the next day. It changes the sport for the people that aren't trying to go pro and want to just have fun.
Normally I'm going to do that unweighted because the boats, when they're weighted, they can't handle, the wake just folds over as you slow down. Let's see, how slow can you go 60 feet?
Okay, so we're currently blowing Shaun Murray's mind right now with how slow we can go and give him a clean wake. We're at 18.5 and he's loving it. We're gonna see how slow we can go and still have him clear the wake and do something fun 60 feet. Let's see what happens.
17.5 miles an hour behind this boat. That's wild. Like, that's wild. Last test. We're gonna go and use the center tab. So Steele will do it like 10% increments. Okay. There's gonna be a line that we cross where it's gonna be, the roost is just like obnoxious, you know, keeping that down. But what we're gonna do is see how much we can flatten it out. So people who are trying to like learn to jump the wake and they don't want a lot of kick, they just want like a nice easy ramp, nice easy landing. That's what we're testing right now. 18.5 miles an hour, 0 tab, and then 10% up. Coiling the ropes means we're at the end of the day, and the reason that we're dragging these out is to get all the spins out, and they coil up real nice. Check that out, see that? I actually did a video on how to coil a rope. You guys can check that out on my channel. But Steele, thank you for coming out, man.
Yeah, dude, that was a blast, man. I love getting you behind this boat. Something that I've been able to work on with Mastercraft for a couple of years, and to have your eyes on it and your true opinion is really cool.
I didn't see that coming, like just the shape and the user friendliness and sending some big tricks, wake to wake. But then being able to scale it down, I thought, being that this thing is 7,600 pounds, I didn't think it was gonna still have a clean wake, and it went way slower. And then you adjusted it. Where do you think it looked the best?
If I was gonna teach someone and I wanted clean, clear, and as slow as possible so they don't feel intimidated, it was right around that 18.5, 20 to 40 tab down.
Yep.
It makes it so friendly, it's not gonna scare anybody away.
If you guys wanna go check out this boat or any of the boats in the Mastercraft line, you guys can go to mastercraft.com or check this thing out in more details, whether you wanna see their walkthrough or find out some features maybe we didn't go over in this, but I wanted to give you guys my experience in this, and it was honestly very impressive, very enjoyable. Make sure you guys follow Steele, probably already are. Post some really fun content, so make sure you guys check him out. If you guys want to like and share, that is always very appreciated. If you don't subscribe, maybe consider doing that. You can also hit the notification bell to know when videos are going live, and no matter what you're doing, always enjoy your ride. Peace.
Peace. Too easy. That was awesome, dude. I appreciate that. That was fun.
Dude, thank you.
Yeah.
There's too much wind right now to fly, but I have a hard time not doing this. All right, you can make it back, buddy. Sorry. Hopefully you don't get wet. Oh. So it doesn't have aileron. It just has like left and right power. Right now.
No, you're dropping slightly. This is
Look,
good.
I'm literally not touching. Okay, stay right here. Stay at this idle. I gotta step back. trying to drop it won't.
Wow!
Yeah!
Does the XStar pass the test? The fly test?
It's a landing strip. It's like an aircraft carrier.
Nice, dude. Ah, that's actually pretty good, dude.